Hi everyone, I'm live. My name is Harriet McGuigan, and I suppose I didn't officially share with you all. I know you've noticed that I've been doing my business has pivoted a bit, and I just wanted to let you know that I'm so grateful for all the interaction on the page, and I love getting all the messages I get about how much I'm helping you guys and changing your mindset. So, due to COVID and due to my business naturally developing, I have moved my business towards working with entrepreneurs. So basically, I'm doing the same thing as what I have been doing, and I'm continuing to work with my psychotherapy clients. However, my business has shifted a bit, and I'm working with entrepreneurs who are super talented, super driven, but they're underperforming. So basically, when they work with me, what happens is they get more laser focused. I'm looking at the camera. I help them change their mindset and start making money. Because what often happens, and I know it from my own story, that basically I have been about 10 years as an entrepreneur in business. And due to, I suppose, the human part of me and the chronic kind of people pleaser part of me, I was getting a lot of interaction on my page, putting hours into my work, but not necessarily actually earning money, basically, barely covering my costs, and really, really frustrated, getting loads of feedback. Oh my God, you're amazing, Harriet. And, so no problem with how gifted I was in my work, but not getting the financial rewards. And basically, because I wasn't making money, this has obviously completely changed, but because I wasn't making money, it was leading to burnout and it was leading to resentment. And I suppose I know that I have a message to pass on. I know it's really important what I have to say. I know I sober people up when I talk. So I need to be affluent in my life so that I can pass that message on. So I want to say to anyone that's listening on playback or listening now that basically your message, your idea is really, really, really important. And you need to be well in yourself and in your life so that you can keep passing on that message. So it's a bit like, if we're a tiler and we're fixing loads of roofs in other people's houses, but we haven't got the slates sorted in our own. So I suppose it's organically happened that entrepreneurs have been working with me, and just to see them kind of blossom and get more disciplined and make those calls, go on those lives. There's a strategy to what I have found that's helped me grow my business. Obviously, I'm passing that on to whoever comes and works with me. And at the moment, I have 30 minutes that you can link in with me. We'll schedule a call. You'll get a lot just from those 30 minutes. And down the road, you might want to work with me. Or if you check 1 to 10, how hungry are you now? Because whoever's listening will know that you're so frustrated because there's no problem with how talented you are. You believe in your product. You believe in your message. And it's just because, as I mentioned in a talk I did last week, we all struggle with the imposter syndrome, and on a spectrum of 1 to 10, some of us have a higher, usually the more talented we are, perfectionist steps in and we start, like I can have huge success, as I said last week, with clients, with how I parent, in my life, but I can struggle with that voice that will be like, did that really happen? Or, oh, wait until tomorrow, it'll all kind of come crashing down. So we can't manage that voice without support. So of course, meditation is important. Of course, exercise is. Of course, sleep hygiene, massive. It's a huge impact on our wellness. However, we also need to bounce that off another person. And the perfectionist bit in us will kind of say, oh, I can do all that on my own. But I suppose, like when you're the CEO of your own company, of your own business, like, if you were working for Facebook or Twitter, you would have a HR department, you'd have social media department, you might be working in finance. But when you're working on your own business, it stops and ends with you. It's very exciting because I know I can go off this afternoon now, and my lovely 13-year-old who's lying here beside me on the bed is going to be, she's getting her new uniform. So I'm in charge of my own hours. I can start at the morning and at 6 o'clock if I want and work till 12. And all of that is amazing. But I have had to have huge support and continue with coaching and with the psychotherapy background I have. So when someone works with me, they get the best of everything because I have all the practical strategies, but I also have all the psychology knowledge that backs it all up. So I really, really know what I'm talking about, and I really know what it's like to be stuck. And I really know what it's like to be stuck for a very, very, very long time. And it was nothing to do with how talented I was. It was all to do with the fear of what people would think and the imposter syndrome. And the reality is those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. So I was so caught up with like trying to make sure everyone was okay with me, but I wasn't okay with me. And also some people were never going to be okay with me due to jealousy, due to them not being in their own light. So I've really kind of got clarity about that as well. And I really want to help you guys with that, because so many women that ring me and link in with me and that we do Zoom calls with, a huge part of it is, but what will they think and what will he think? And you know what? It's like what I said in the title, minding our own business. You know, we hear the word mind your own business and it can seem like a bit of a slap. And I've had to be slapped by people telling me to mind my own business. But when I step back and I go, am I minding my own business? I want you to think today, are you minding your own business? What is your business? Are you putting time into growing your business? Some of the things you're doing aren't your business. They're actually because you're a chronic people pleaser and you're trying to get likes. And it's exhausting. And also some people you can never, ever please. And it's a bit like what I say often in my talks. You're not everyone's cup of tea. And please stop going to empty wells. Like in psychology, psychotherapy, we call it the wiry breast. Please stop going there. You're self-harming. You're hurting yourself and you're pissing them off. So when people get really pissed off with you, it's actually to the edge of them going, just mind your own business. So I'm kindly saying, don't wait for it to go that extreme. The exciting thing is get interested in your business. It's your business how much sleep you get. It's your business how much effort you put into learning how to go on StreamYard or do Facebook Lives. It's your business of how you're eating. So you're not here to be a doormat. And maybe it's your business to get someone who's going to have your back to fully push you into your light. I'll finish on this, but I often ask people 1 to 10, how hungry are you to find out what your business is? How hungry are you? Loads of women lately are saying 10. Great. So put the work in. You're not going to lose weight by not getting on the treadmill, you know? So of course, this is going to be sweaty, hard, challenging, and rewarding, because at the end of the day, I'm an example of that. I'm heading off now for the afternoon and I'll do my hours around what suits me and I will have an amazing afternoon. So there are rewards to running your own business, and it's not just even about the financial rewards. It's also about the modeling you do to your children. It's also about, I suppose, the strength that us middle-class women have to pass on really important messages, because it's a very exciting time for women and we have a lot to say and we're not going to stay quiet. So looking forward to hearing from you. My diary's pretty busy because I'm taking a bit of time off in August, but I will schedule you in and I will give you the time. So please message me. Mindfulpeeps@gmail.com is my email, or you can send me a DM through Harriet McGuigan Mindset. I'm also on Instagram. I will be using it more because I'm getting a lot of support with how to use my social media more effectively so I can get my message out. I'm just looking, is there any comments? Like that, I'm not amazing at everything. My message is amazing, but I need a team, and it's being strategic and being humble enough. I put up during the week, you know, be teachable. You're not always right. And when that's done with love, the world is your oyster. So don't be so stubborn to stop yourself getting help, because I know I was, and it was miserable. So have a great week, everyone. I see I got a love. I don't know who it's from because I'm on StreamYard. And what's the next thing you're going to do even in the next 5 minutes that will be your business? So our business is sometimes, I know it takes me always about an hour to say goodbye, but our business, and I have my lovely daughter say hi, Tessa, future entrepreneur. So she's starting first year now. and we're going off getting your uniform, aren't we? So it'll be very emotional and lovely seeing her in her uniform, and we better get organised because we don't want you to have leggings for school, do we? Want to say hello?
Hello. Bye.
Now we're going off. It's mummy time, mummy and Tessa time now, isn't it? Bye, everyone.